Hello, everyone, and welcome to Partner News Live, this first PNL of December 2025. And as usual, I have my very special partner in crime here, Shelley Stapp. Hi, Shelley, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you doing?
I am doing just great. I can't believe it's Hump Day already. I mean, it already feels ages since last weekend. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was really wonderful. I ended up being very blessed. I actually had two Thanksgiving meals. One was more like a Friendsgiving, and then the other one was Friendsgiving, but they're more like family. They included me in their family time together, and they're really my best friends. So here in Amarillo, so it was wonderful. How about you?
Before we talk about me, is that the family that has the t-shirt, the t-shirts?
Oh yeah. So when I got there, they all had family T-shirts on, and I was like, "Oh, I've seen that before." In my mind, that's what I'm thinking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And everybody was already there because they had already traveled in. And I was like, "Well, those are cool." And then all of a sudden, they said, "Well, there's your T-shirt." And I looked down, and I'm like, "What? My T-shirt?" And they
Fantastic.
had given me a family T-shirt too.
Excellent. Do they do the annual photograph as well, the family photograph?
No, I think they took individual pictures. I have,
Okay.
the
Okay.
individual, and then they did have poppers.
Oh, the little indoor fireworks?
Yeah, well, these weren't they didn't make a noise, they just
Oh,
had, trinkets inside.
oh, nice.
So you
Nice.
pull them,
Yeah.
and
Oh, wait a
that
minute. You're talking crackers.
oh, crackers.
Yes. Oh,
Crackers.
fantastic. I love crackers. It's hard to find it in the US, crackers with little gift. Yeah, they're supposed to have a little snap sound when they come apart.
Yeah, I didn't know, I was like, I didn't want it to give it to somebody else, and I was like, "Oh, that's what it does?" So when I walked in, I wasn't able to be there right when dinner started,
Okay, okay.
and when I walked in, uh, one of them said, "Well, get Shelly a cracker."
Oh,
And
fantastic.
I'm late and all I get is crackers? What?
That's so funny.
Crackers?
That's so
Oh,
funny.
okay.
Yes. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, I love crackers. Hard to find in the US though. Of course, two people, they pull them apart. There's a tiny, tiny firework inside. It just makes a cracking sound as the two sides
Mhm,
part.
mhm.
And one person gets the body of the cracker, and there should be a party hat, a little plastic
Yes, it was
toy.
a little crown. I
Yeah.
actually have a picture with my
and
crown on.
and some kind of corny joke as well. One of these
Yeah,
cringe
bad
making
joke. It
jokes.
wasn't corny, it was a bad
Oh
joke.
my
Yeah.
goodness sake!
It
No,
was
that's
good. It was
that
fun.
sounds fantastic. Well, I took my family over to some friends, so we had three families together. All the kids, kind of the same age group, and they played board games all day long. I mean, we were there for hours. All day long, and with two TVs set up, and they were playing video games. I think mainly Minecraft seems to be
Mhm,
very very popular at the moment. And
mhm.
of course, so they had a blast. Of course, we ate far too much, as indeed did I. I think I had about three different kinds of pie, amongst other things. But the turkey was very tasty. The family who hosted us are very, very good at smoking their own turkey. So it was
Oh,
the weather here over the weekend was wonderful. We had a very cold October, but the beginning of October, but over the last couple of weeks, it's been extremely mild. So we were outdoors a lot. We did a lot of yard work. We did a little bit of cycling. And the evening, I took the two younger
wow.
ones to Blast Off, which is kind of one of these indoor activity places. Where they can play a laser tag, climbing frame, climbing wall, all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So a fantastic weekend.
And
And
and so what
just
did you do? Did you climb a wall?
I didn't climb the wall, but I did join them for laser tag several times.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so absolutely wonderful, wonderful long weekend. So thoroughly enjoyed that. A great American tradition.
Yeah,
Absolutely wonderful.
it really is.
So, actually, I'm thinking, as usual, isn't it curious how I always forget to talk about our sponsors? So I wonder, if I share my screen, would you like to talk about our sponsors today?
Yes, I would. Neil, our sponsors are Team Texas, based very close to Dallas Fort Worth Airport. Team Texas will arrange an amazing day out for you, your staff, or your business customers or prospects. David Starr is very knowledgeable of all the Verizon products and services and is the best spokesperson you could ever wish for. He and his co owner, Kim, will create an event tailored specifically to your needs and wishes. And as a Connect Us partner, they will give you a special price and a fantastic service.
You know something? Tell you what, before we go over to Eden Morrison, who's waiting to talk with us live from Refresh Tech, why don't you just go through all the slides today, please, Shelley?
Okay, that would be great. So, Neil, there are two new educational channels on Allego. The first one is on One Talk, and the second on Business Internet. If you don't already have access, get in touch with us and we'll get you set up. If you do already have access to myallego.com and log in the normal way, then click on What's New. Neil, we all know that mobile security poses a growing global risk to our business customers of all sizes. The single device breaches causes productivity loss, fines, reputational harm, and costly recovery. And we know that our business customers need help. It's just a case of convincing them that our solutions are far less expensive than suffering a breach. This report helps you convince your customers and prospects, whether they be CISOs, IT, or security managers, or just regular small business managers. This report offers recommendation on how to strengthen mobile security and organizational defenses. Now, here is a table of contents. Ask your favorite person at Connect Us to send you a copy or write to Neil at connectus.com. And don't forget, we have many of the current offers in the summary sheets like this. Just don't communicate the end dates to your customers. These can change at times.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you so much, Shelley. Because, of course, you've saved my throat once again. Because right now, with a slight cough, excuse me, right now, let's go over and have a conversation with Eden Morrison. Here is Eden Morrison from Refreshed Tech. And notice there's an ED Refreshed Tech, refreshedtech.com. Eden, so good to see you. How are you?
Nice to see you. I'm good. How are you?
Having a very happy day today. I know that you and I have recorded in the past, including an episode of the Winner's Circle, but we've got quite a number of new agents who may not be familiar with Refresh Tech. So first, I want to ask, tell us about you, Eden Morrison.
Hi. Okay. Yeah. So I'm Ian Morrison. I've been with Refresh Tech a little over a year and a half. And prior to that, I was in the repair industry with CPR cell phone repair, and I did that for 13 years. So I've been in the industry for quite a while. My job with Refresh Tech is to, find customizable trade-in or buyback solutions to offer recycling for your partners while keeping it like underneath your own brand and just making it a seamless, easy process.
Now, no, sounds great. Now, I know that Refresh Tech, you are way up there in the very northeast corner of Indiana. Yeah, I mean, you're still there. You're quite close to the border with two other states, if I remember. By the way, my geography's not that great.
You're
I've
good.
only,
I didn't even know it was a city until I got here. But yeah, so we were previously located in Angola, Indiana, and we
right.
just moved into our new facility, which is in Ashley, Indiana, which is about 15 minutes south of where our old building was. But we
Okay.
had to make the
Okay.
move because we are growing so fast. So we are now in a 100,000 square foot building.
Whoa.
Yes, and we have gone from when I started, which was 45 employees, up to 130, and we're still growing. So,
Why? Yeah. Why do you think? Here's sounding me knocking on wood. Why do you think that Refresh Tech is growing so fast in a very competitive marketplace?
I believe it's because of we're really focused on our core values. So integrity, sustainability, reliability, and customer first mindset. I believe the fact that our CEO, Kyle, was also in this industry for a while and kind of built this business up from the ground. He just has passion for it, and we want to make sure we're taking care of our customers and, you know, once again, going back to that customer first mindset. So I believe that's why we're growing fast. We've got an awesome team too, and we all really care about taking care of everybody. And so we work well on growth and sales, and just we're one big family.
You and I have talked before, and one of my pet peeves about industry in general and about salespeople and in general is the fact that so many companies are just looking for the fast sale, and they aren't particularly interested in building up that that integrity, the following. It sounds like you're getting a lot of repeat business because of your ethical stance.
Yes, we are. I get a lot of feedback from, other companies or, agents or MDMs that have used buybacks, and there's so many promises at the beginning, and it looks good, but as the partnership or the agreement keeps going on, it's not the same. They get, 90-day turnaround where if we promise a certain turnaround, we're going to stick to it.
Yes.
Um, we also work hard on things like if we get things in that are MDM locked or FMI, which is Find My iCloud log. We give that list to the customer to allow them to remove the locks, while some of our competition just marks it as F grade and rolls it on. So we do little things like that to make sure that not only the end customer journey is good, but so's the agent or the owner or whoever I'm working with.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Now, I was talking just a little while ago with Shelley about buyback solutions, and we've both got a rough idea of what it means. But perhaps treat us like we've never heard that term before. Explain just what does that mean, buyback solutions?
Yeah, so it means a little bit of something different per each person.
Mm,
But my job is to kind of meet and figure out what that solution looks like for that person or that company, that enterprise, and then build it out. So whether that is using our trade-in software, if it's something as easy as just emailing me or my team, a spreadsheet, or even an online website where we build in a white label where the end user can click iPhone. It's a 15. I have 20 of them, and it just gives them a label. So that's kind of what the actual solution is,
mhm.
multiple different things. And then, of course, the way we work is we're going to get you the quote, we're going to get you the logistics, we pay for all that, the labels, and then we're going to make sure that it's just a seamless process for everybody.
Now, we're not only talking about smartphones and tablets, are we? We're talking about quite a number of electronic devices.
Yes, we are. So, as you said, not just phones and tablets. We do computers. We do a lot of Chromebooks, but we've actually gotten into another area where we're doing headphones,
Ooh.
routers, some business phones. So it's one of those things where just ask, see if we buy it. I mean, game consoles, drones. We're buying everything right now.
Oh, so you're talking about video drones. You're talking about drones that will fly over buildings and take
Mhm.
great video
Yeah.
from the air. Yes,
Yes.
my goodness. Have you done it for your own new warehouse?
Uh, have we done it? Yes, we had a videographer come in and bring a drone all the way in and do the video footage. It was pretty cool.
So, Eden, I want you to imagine for a moment that I am one of the Connectus partners, and I've been just chatting away to my business customers. And there's this particular customer who has a lot of gear that they would like to sell back in such a manner. What am I, the agent, going to say to to that business customer? And how do I get in contact with you in order to get my commission off the top?
I would tell them you have a buyback solution to get them, more money back in their pocket. And then once you talk to me and I get you a quote, take your 5 or 10% off and then send them the other quote. That's what I've done with some current agents, and the end user, the consumer, the client, they're happy. They have more money in their pocket than what they thought to buy the new items. You
Yes.
make money off of your time and effort working with them. And then hopefully there's a sales at the end of that too, where you're selling them new product.
Nice, I like it. I like it. Give us just a rough idea, a ballpark figure, on how long it would take for the full turnaround.
Okay, yeah. So Depending on the size of what the buyback offer is, and we are very upfront with what the turnaround time is. Let's say you have 20 to 50 units, it's probably a week turnaround from the moment it lands in our warehouse. Shipping, since we are in Indiana, is typically 2 days, 3 days max. So then once we get it through our processing line, if we don't have issues with locks or any MDM unlocking, then what happens is we send you an export complete with the serial numbers, the MDM, and the grading. And that's really key too, because we do A through F grading. And if it's anything below a C grading, D or F, we're going to put why it was graded that. Was it cracked? Was it a camera not working? So that you have a very detailed export to be able to send your end user to say, here's the value of everything. And it will have pricing next to it too. So we send that to you. You say, yes, this is good to go, or get with your client. And then we go from there. So once that is, our payment is queued, and then the payment's done in about 24 to 48 hours. If we're looking at bigger enterprise companies that have 500 to thousands of devices, we can actually get that. It's usually about a 30-day turnaround, but I will work with you if you need it faster.
Mhm.
Um, and then once that's done, same thing, an export file, a recon, so you can see what every device was, the value of it, and we go from there. We also will, if we need to, send shipping materials to those customers, so slotted boxes, bubble wraps. We can send a pallet for pickup as well. So we really try to make it as easy and as painless as
Mm.
possible.
Yeah, so from our partner's point of view, they never need to handle these devices themselves at all. They just set
Nope.
up the deal.
And set up the deal. We'll even send like instructions on how to pack it, send everything directly to them, and then it will have return shipping labels too once they're done packing. So, yep, we'll handle all that.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, listen, before I forget, we do have a dedicated microsite for refreshed tech on myconnectus.com. So let me get rid of the hide bit. There we go. Yeah, so you can go there and look, there's even a button to click to get a quote, and there's contact details. And of course, if you need contact details in a hurry, just call up your favorite person at MyConnectus, and they will put you in touch with Eden and their team. But Eden, while I'm taking this out of the way, I believe, Eden, as well, when people click on that button, there's a copy of their communication comes straight to you as well.
Yes, it does. So, if you want to just get a hold of me directly and then we can find a solution like we talked about, or just talk about how it all works a little deeper or a deep dive, I'm right there.
Now, you talked when we first started talking. You told me about your company's values, your ethics, your need to have the trust and the repeat business. But just to reiterate this, when the end business customer is speaking to the Connectus partner, and there's the pitch for your services. Just what should they say in terms of your the difference from Refresh Tech? What is your superpower? What differentiates Refresh Tech from your competitors?
As I think what makes us stand out the best is that we have our techs and our warehouse operations is all under one roof. The speed of our processing, we have real communication, real people, me, custom workflows of each partner. And then we have a system, like I said, that's built for buyback. And we're big enough to scale, but still small enough to care. And that balance is rare.
Oh,
And
I
I
like that.
uploaded
I
that,
like
but I
that.
like it. Yeah.
Big enough to scale, small enough still to care. Fantastic. I
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Eden Morrison of Refresh Tech, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you again real soon. Take care.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Shelley, fantastic hearing from Eden. Most interesting and so exciting. Makes me really happy to hear that their business, is doing so well there at Refreshed Tech. Refreshed Tech. So listen, I know you've got your tree up already. We've
Yes.
not quite managed that yet. We'll probably do that this coming weekend and start putting the decorations inside and some in the front yard too. Um, but we have got our Christmas edition coming up in 2 weeks from now. What, December 17th? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it
So
should be.
yeah,
It's going to be fun.
it's going to be fun. Good. So we're going to do some special things for our Christmas episode on the
Hmm.
17th. All right. Before then, though, do you have any special activities coming up before then?
Well, I mean, it's the holidays. I've started
Mhm.
making lists of delivering gifts, to your banker and
Yes.
to your doctor, and I'm keeping that tradition. Mom always did
Good.
that every year, and
Good.
so I kind of have to have all day to do that. And so I want to keep that tradition up, and just getting client gifts together, basically gifting. Yeah, I pretty
Right.
much got everything. I shop early, and then we're going to be doing some caroling at the Amarillo Botanical Gardens here in
Oh,
Amarillo.
good. Good.
That comes up in just a little while. So yeah, so your plans are to put the tree up this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. And I forget precisely the day, but sometime very, very soon, there is a recent modern tradition here in Idaho Falls where a lot of the folks have got four-wheeler quad bikes and such like. They decorate them, put Christmas lights on them. And
Oh,
typically, yeah, and there's a parade. There's a parade. I think last year was 180 lit quad bikes and similar, some of them smaller, some of them larger.
wow.
Yes, I know. So my family absolutely loves that. And some of them, of course, they throw candy as well. But then again, every parade in America, they throw candy, don't they?
Yes, yes.
Just as well take my kids to the dentist for their checkups. So listen, Shelley, look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks' time for that special Christmas edition. Okay?
Yes, yes.
So thank you to you. Thank you to Eden Morrison for joining us today. And thank you all for watching us. We'll see you real soon. Take care.